Hi, this is Peyton with Girls Gone Right, and I have a question. Why is there so much shitty dating advice on the internet? If you are not subscribed to this channel, make sure that you hit the subscribe button below so that you get notified anytime that there is a new video. And if you want to go above and beyond, there is a Patreon linked in the description below. So I saw this clip the other day and it really upset me. We're gonna react to it in a second, but I have so many thoughts on this and I just need you guys to see this and I wanna hear your thoughts in the comment section below. But it's things like this that is going on in this video that you're about to see that is wrong with the dating culture. So let's watch this and just brace yourselves.
Look at him, broke. He won't spend no money on you.
You come?
No, I can't believe this, y'all. Look at this. So he told me we're going out for drinks, right? Why we pull up at a Starbucks? You think I deserve a coffee date?
So you're gonna blame me for not being able to comprehend what I said? Because I said casual date. Casual date. First date should be casual.
Do you not comprehend who I am, what I look like, and you think that I deserve a coffee date? This is a PSA to all you ladies. Get to know somebody before you go on a date.
Where do you work?
What does that matter?
Grocery store, right?
What does that matter?
Right. So I make more money than you, right?
Okay. Well, obviously,
I had to pick you
you're
up,
cheap
right?
with it.
I had to pick you up, right? You live in an apartment, right?
Okay.
I live in a house. I have a car. I have a good job.
And
I have to win you over. You the prize, though, right?
So first of all, this is a first date. From my understanding, this is a first date, and this is how she's talking to this man. The first thing that she's doing, as it seems, we're not there, but I mean, the fact that she's even doing this at all, that she's pulling out her phone to record this, to share on the internet for validation, to get people upset, to get people to agree with her so she feels validated in her decision making. This is so corrupt, so toxic.
I don't like that. That's disgusting.
And the behavior is so ugly. Yes, a man is taking you to Starbucks on a first date. Okay, maybe that's not ideal. It is a coffee date, so he did say drinks. Maybe he should have clarified coffee, but nevertheless, you have no right to harass a man like that and emasculate him for taking you to go get coffee. You didn't ask what kind of drinks. You didn't ask where. You just let this man pick you up. That's a concern too. You literally let this man pick you up on a first date. You didn't ask where you were going. That's kind of an issue. Ask more questions and maybe you wouldn't be in this predicament of getting mad that a man is taking you to Starbucks on a first date. If you would have asked and you would have been more inquisitive, maybe we wouldn't be in this predicament. Also, you have very ugly behavior, so I'm surprised that you got a date at all. You should be lucky for that because no man wants to be with a woman who's going to patronize him like that. That is disgusting, ugly behavior. And she just kept saying, with someone that looks like this, what is she talking about? Like the animosity and the pride that she has for no reason because he took you to a Starbucks. If that's not your ideal first date, you know what? Give the man a chance. Go sit down with him, have a coffee, and if you didn't like it or you didn't want to see him again, you didn't have to make a scene like that. You just didn't have to talk to him again. You didn't have to pursue him on another date. It could have just been that, and you could have went home and you could have went on with your day, but you didn't need to record something for the internet. And this is the thing. People record so much that they don't need to record, which I get. That is very contradicting because I'm recording something right now, but I feel like there's more value in this than value in that. People will set their phone down to record themselves crying. People set their phones down to record important moments in life that I feel like you should just be in that you don't need to record. And this is one of those moments that you don't need to record. It is a simple conversation with a man that you just met that is taking you on a date, and this is how you're going to act. I feel like it says a lot more about her than it does about the man that picked her up and took her to a coffee date. That says a lot more about her, the woman that is recording, complaining, making a scene, patronizing him, than it does about the man that was just simply picking her up and then also said that he was just going to take her home. Like, he handled it very well. I would be upset that a woman is just patronizing me over this. Like, that is such an awkward first date. But I think he handled it so well. Take her home. She said she could get other dates. You go enjoy your other dates. If this wasn't your vibe, ask more about a date. This episode is sponsored by Shoot 270 Indoor Ranges at the Glock store. Before I left Nashville, I had a chance to stop by their indoor range, and guys, this is like something I have never seen before. Their private shooting rooms let you shoot at multiple targets in multiple directions, just like you might have to in a real life situation. You can draw from concealment holsters, which I do typically when training, and you can also use lasers, flashlights, in a low light setting and shoot from cover or on the move. You can shoot with full auto or with a suppressor, something that you can never do in a normal lane range. And let's be honest, shooting lanes are boring. This is real life training. So basically, if you want to train like your life depends on it, go check out these Shoot 270 indoor ranges at the Glock store in Nashville. So bring your friends, family, coworker, or maybe even a hinge date. It's a ton of fun, and I can't wait to visit the next time I'm back in Nashville. But she doesn't seem like a high value woman to me. The high value women do not act like this. That was not classy at all. That was not feminine. That was not confident. That was actually just disgusting, repulsive behavior. That was not justified at all. It was not called for. So to me, she doesn't strike me as a high value lady. And the thing is, the problem with the culture right now is there are these women that are harams, if you will, the Western women that are demanding a high value man in return for nothing, for simply nothing, because they think that they look hot and so they get whatever they want. To be a high value woman, there's other things that come with that too. It's not just being pretty. Like I am sure that is, taking care of yourself and taking care of your appearance. I think that is a part of being a high value woman, but I also think it's about the way you carry yourself, the respect, the class, the respect that you have for a man, your communication, your intelligence, all of these things, and not being toxic, not having toxic behaviors, I think is a huge part of being a high value woman. When you show these toxic, just self-deprecating behaviors, that does not make you a high value woman. And a high value man, I think, is a man that can provide and protect, that is emotionally available, that is emotionally healed, that has those strong characteristic traits that can lead a family and care for and lead a woman. I think that makes a high value man. So you can't just go out there and demand something high value when you're not yourself. When you're not that yourself, you can't be asking for those things because that is unrealistic. And then you get this narcissistic brat who's throwing a fit because it's not up to her standards. Shocking. Shocking that is not up to her standards. That she thinks that she should deserve more, and she thinks that acting like that will then in return get her a better date, that he was just going to be like, oh yeah, my bad, let's go somewhere else. Like, that is such an awkward interaction. This guy's going to have, like, what a first date. Also, his face is on the internet because he took her to coffee. To me, that is just an invasion of privacy. When you go on a date with someone, you shouldn't be posting videos like that on the internet in bad lighting, making them look bad, trying to get a rise out of the comment section to validate you, not him. I just think that is so unappealing. There's no privacy between you and your dating life because you're going out and you're posting this on the internet. So all in all, that was just extremely unattractive. But this, things like this are out there. People do act like that. And my tip, there's a few things that they could have gone differently here. But maybe he should have also gotten to get to know her a little better, get to know a date a little more before maybe you go out with them. Because if there's any chance that you think they're going to be a haram, then maybe you should get to know them before taking them out. Give her a little phone call, get an attitude check, because apparently women have an attitude like this these days. That is insane to me that women actually talk like that. But I guess it might be on a checklist now that you need to call a woman and verify her behavior, her attitude. Is she respectful? Is she sweet? Is she kind? Is she feminine? Because that's not feminine. That's just ugly. So verify all of that before you go on a date with someone. Make sure that they are a person that seems like they would not do that. If you match with someone, you're about to go on a date with someone, if you can look at them and be like, oh, I don't think that they would do that to me, great. But if there's a slight chance in your head that you think that they might have like a meltdown, or they're a little crazy, or they're overly demanding in a way that is going to emasculate you, don't do it, or you're going to end up on the Red Pill Hub on some video that you don't want to be in. So, you know what? This is just sharing what is going on in the toxic dating world right now. Yeah, I think my advice would just be to do all of those things above, get to know one another, be a high value woman, be a high value man, attract what you are, and those are all good things. This is bad, this is toxic. And you know what? Maybe he's a little toxic too for even getting involved with someone like this. Maybe he's a little toxic for matching with someone on a dating app and not getting to know them and thinking that this girl would have expected anything less, because I think people really are who they present themselves as. And that sounds like, that can't be true. Like, people are very, chameleons. Like, you don't really get to know a person. But I really do think that people are who they present themselves as. And you can't look past that. You can't sugarcoat it. You can't make someone sound better in your head just because they did nice things or there was things to make up for it. People usually are as they present themselves as, and you just can't see past that. You can't imagine things in your head. So maybe just look what they are presenting and don't sugarcoat anything. Don't make up excuses. Don't make up behavior in your head. Don't be crazy. That's all. So that was just a segment of what's going on in the dating culture right now. Absolutely disgusting. Be careful out there, guys. Don't get your face recorded and posted on a page. Don't go out with crappy women. Don't match with harams. And best of luck. Thank you guys for watching Girls Gone Right.